So you want to plan a date? Cute! Last time you tried that, the restaurant was closed, your card declined, and you both ended up doom-scrolling in silence like two strangers in a dentist's waiting room. Good news, it's not your fault. Nobody taught you this. Bad news, it kinda is your fault because you're about to have no more excuses. This is how to plan a date like a pro, without turning your love life into a Netflix true crime episode. Step 0, and the step you always skip. Figure out what level of date this actually is. First date, your only mission is do we vibe, not will we name our future dog Kevin. Second or third date, cool, you can level up the effort. They've seen your face more than once and didn't run. Long-term partner, whole new boss fight. You're not trying to impress, you're trying to stop the relationship from buffering forever. And if you're in the we're not dating but we kinda are chaos category, respect. But please figure that out before planning a candlelit dinner. This is where you usually crash out. Opening maps, zooming in, and panic scrolling restaurants like you're defusing a bomb. Pros don't start with a place, they start with a vibe. This is where you prove yourself and step into the professional world. Want to actually talk? That's coffee plus walk. Low pressure, perfect for spotting red flags before dessert. Want chaos and laughter? Mini golf, bowling, arcade, anywhere you can lose with dignity. Both food obsessed? Try something neither of you has eaten before. Bonding over shared confusion is a love language. Artsy? Gallery, pottery, paint and sip. You'll both pretend to understand modern art together. That's called teamwork. Pick the vibe first, then the place picks itself. No vibe? Congrats! You're now wandering downtown hoping romance jumps out of an alley. All right, now let's set up your date. Past you thought never ask, always surprise was the move. Past you also wore Crocs unironically. We do not trust past you. No, you're not killing the surprise. You're just making sure the surprise isn't a hospital visit. 2 tiny texts, that's all it takes. One for vibe, one for food. You instantly look thoughtful, organized, and 100% less likely to commit accidental food crimes. Here's the entire pro formula, the only one you need. Ready? 1 main activity plus 1 optional extra. The anchor is the heart of the date, the thing where you actually do something together, not just stare at each other like NPCs. The maybe is your secret weapon. A small bonus, dessert, walk, drink, viewpoint that you suggest only if it's going well. Built-in escape hatch if it's not. 1 plus 1. That's it. If your date plan needs a project manager, a budget meeting, and ibuprofen, it's not a date. It's a corporate retreat nobody RSVP'd to. This is where most dates die, and you didn't even see it coming. Logistics. 3 boring tasks, 5 total minutes, saves your entire night. Book the place. Yes, actually book it. We'll just walk in is how you and your date become side characters in someone else's date. Check the opening hours. Restaurants close on random days for no reason. Don't let Tuesday be your villain origin story. Check how you're getting there. Are you walking, driving, teleporting? Is there parking, or will you be circling the block like a vulture? Now we fix your presentation, because looking like you knew this was happening is a personality trait. You don't need a tuxedo. You don't need a designer anything. You just need to not look like you got kidnapped straight from your gaming chair. Clean, comfortable, fits the place. That alone puts you ahead of like 70% of humanity. Brush teeth, fix hair, trim nails, deodorant. The bar is on the floor. Step over it like a champion. Then check the weather. Yes, look at it. Rain on a picnic without backup is not spontaneous and romantic. It's soggy bread and ruined eyeliner. Don't flex your lifestyle on the first date. If it's real, they'll see it eventually. A few simple things that will instantly set you apart on a first date. Wear a great fragrance. Trust me, they'll remember it. Open doors for her whenever you can. They genuinely love this stuff. Pull out her chair before she sits down. Old school, but it works. Bring her flowers. Seriously, this one is almost a cheat code. Put your phone on silent and keep it face up. It shows confidence and respect. Make eye contact when she talks and pay attention to the little details. Most people don't, and it stands out. Conversation time. Your two natural modes? Accidentally hosting a TED Talk or interrogating them like you're vetting them for the CIA. We don't want either. We want the cheat code. PPF. Past, present, future. One important thing before we begin. Don't ask these questions one by one. Let the conversation flow naturally and bring them up as they fit. It's a date, not an interview. Past. Light, funny stories. Worst travel disaster. Embarrassing childhood moment. First job horror story. Present. What your life actually looks like now. Work, hobbies, shows you're into, weird things you do on weekends. Future. Low pressure dream stuff. Places you want to visit, skills you want to learn, food you want to try. Your perfect lazy Sunday. Sprinkle a few of these in, not as an interrogation, as actual curiosity. And silence is fine. You don't need to narrate every second. You're on a date, not live streaming on Twitch. If it went well, wild concept, you don't go home, stare at your wall, and overthink for 3 business days. As you say goodbye, this was really fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. That's it. No monologue, no marriage proposal, no surprise opera performance. If it was just okay, still be polite. Thanks for tonight. Get home safe is enough. You don't owe anyone a fake love story to avoid awkwardness. And after all of this, what you do not do is vanish like you got abducted by aliens. Ghosting isn't mysterious, it's just lazy with extra steps. You don't need a yacht, you don't need a rooftop penthouse, you don't need a string quartet hiding in the bushes. You just need to think one step ahead instead of letting chaos drive your love life like a drunk uncle at a wedding. That's literally the difference between worst date ever stories and, wait, that was actually really nice. If you're ready to stop starring in the cringe compilation and start doing basic life things like a pro, hit subscribe. Your future dates are literally begging you.